This training segment is going to focus specifically on the subpopulation data for all three household types. Subpopulation data is limited to the adults with the exception of persons in chronically homeless families. I want you to note that on this page you have some definitions given to you immediately following the questions, but I want to refer you also to your definition sheet for other definitions that are going to help you to ensure that you are answering these questions accurately. So the very first subpopulation data that we want to look at is chronically homeless. So question number 47 wants to know how many unaccompanied adults fit HUD's definition of chronically homeless. That definition is right below the question. The individual must meet all of those criteria. They have to be homeless, living in a place not meant for human habitation, a safe haven, or an emergency shelter. They must be an unaccompanied person age 18 years or older. They need to have a disabling condition. Please refer to your definition sheet. And they need to have been continuously homeless for a year or more or had at least 4 episodes of homelessness in the past 3 years. Now, I want you to note here that it says an unaccompanied person age 18 years or older. So for that reason, we are only going to be looking at households without children. Okay? So our households without children, we had a total in this example of 7 households. So when we come back here and we're looking at the chronically homeless question, we're actually only going to be looking at those 7 adults and finding out, did any of those 7 meet that definition as provided to you here on the page? And for this example, we had 2 individuals meeting that definition. Question number 48 is a subcategory question, a question number 47. It specifically is asking, of the adults here in question number 47, how many of them were also veterans? And so we look at these 2 individuals that we've identified and realize that one of those is a veteran. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to look at identifying how many chronically homeless families do we have. Now I want to refer to the definition of chronic homeless families right down here, and you'll notice that they must have at least one adult member age 18 or older, and they must have at least one individual who is age 17 or younger. So for that reason, we're going to be looking at households with children only. And we had 4 households with children in this example. So we want to know, of our 4 households, how many of them are going to meet HUD's definition of chronically homeless families. And in this example, we had 1 household meeting that definition. Then it wants to know how many total individuals is in that household, both adults and children. For this example, we had 2. Then it wants to know, of the chronically homeless families identified in question 49, actually that's 48, nope, it is 49 right there. Question 49, how many are chronically veteran households? In other words, how many have a veteran as well? And in this example, there was 0. Then what is the total number of individuals specifically in that chronically veteran household? And as we did not have a veteran household, our answer here is also going to be 0. The last question on our subpopulation category again refers to only the adults that you provided shelter to for January 28, 2015. So that's all adults in all 3 household types. We want to know, of the total adults, how many would fit into each of these categories. So when we go back and we look at our 3 different household types, we see here that we had 4 adults here, and we had 7 adults here. That's a total of 11. And households with only children, of course, would not have any adults. So For question 51, we are looking at a total number of adults of 11. We want to know, of those 11 adults, how many fit in each of these subpopulation categories. Please note that you need to look at your definition sheet for further explanations of each of these subpopulation categories. For the purpose of this example, of our 11 adults, we had 3 that would fit the subpopulation category of domestic violence. We had 1 in the subpopulation category of HIV and AIDS. We had 4 in the subpopulation category of mental illness, and we had 6 in the subpopulation category of substance use disorder. Once you complete question number 51, you have completed your point-in-time count sheltered survey. Please make sure to return this to ICA's Missouri HMIS project by either sending it via email to sandy.wilson@icalliances.org, or you may fax it to 573-298-6241, or again, you can drop it in the mail and send it to us at ICA Missouri HMIS project at 2411 Suite B, Jefferson City, Missouri, 65109. Thank you. I don't know about that.